Welcome back to part 2 of Mr. B.B. King's The Thrill Is Gone live at Montreux in 1993. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below and let's get right into it. The first part of the middle part solo sounds like this. That's fret 13 on the B string and fret 11 and 13 on the high E string. And the full tone bend on fret 13 on the high E string. Next part. That's again fret 13 on the B string and fret 11 and 13 on the high E string. A full tone bend on fret 13 on the high E string. Fret 11 and 13 on the high E string, fret 13 on the B string, and the quarter tone bend on fret 11 on the high E string. So the whole section. The next part starts on fret 20 on the high E string. You play fret 20 and you slide back. Typical B.B. King. And the next part sounds like this. That's fret 18 on the B string, full tone bend. Back to fret 18. Fret 16, 18, 16 on the B string. And fret 17 on the G string. So. The next part. That's fret 17 on the G string, fret 16 and 18 on the B string, and a full tone bend on fret 18 on the B string, and a pre-bend on fret 18 on the B string. So you bend fret 18 on the B string, a full tone, and you play fret 18 again when you still bend the string. That whole section. And the next part. That's fret 13 on the B string, fret 11 on the B string, and fret 12 and 10 on the G string, and fret 13 and 10 on the D string. Next is a hammer-on from fret 8 to 11 on the B string, and fret 8 on the high E string. Next is fret 11, full tone bend, and back to fret 11. Fret 8 on the high E string. Next is fret 8 and 11 on the B string. A quarter tone bend on fret 11. Hammer on from fret 8 to 11 on the high E string. And fret 8 on the high E string. Next part. That's a full tone bend on fret 10 on the G string and back to fret 10. Fret 8 on the G string. And fret 10 on the D string 2 times. Quarter tone bend on fret 8 on the G string and fret 10 and 8 on the D string and fret 10 on the A string. And that last part is a C minor triad. That's fret 8 on the G, the B and the high E string. This whole part That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next lesson and practice at your own speed.